I'm going to show here how to take a Smart Notebook file and save it as a PDF. The file that I have here is just a set of notes that I have completed with my algebra kids, and I want to be able to upload it onto Google Classroom. Since the kids would not have a Smart Notebook software on their computers to open this, I'm going to save it as a PDF so they'd be able to open it easily. Anyway, to make that happen, I'm going to go to the File menu, go down to Export As. And when I go to Export As, the one choice here is a PDF. And when I choose that, I now have some options here. The first is you can see a live preview of what it's going to look like right now. I've got thumbnails chosen, which is probably not going to be large enough for my students to see. So I'm going to click on the full page option here. And each page of this now comes up as a separate sheet or separate page of my PDF file. And as I look here, these last two pages, 3 and 4, are kind of useless. I don't need those. So I'm going to click on the page range and choose the page range of pages 1 through 2. So now those are the only 2 pages that will save in this PDF file. The other option you have here is the header and footer. I typically don't do anything with the footer, and in the header I typically don't want the date, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that out of there. And the other thing that I want is in my header, I do want the file name. I think that's useful. You may not, you can get rid of that if you don't want it. And then the other options we have here is whether we're going to save it in portrait or landscape mode. And I'm going to go to the page or the PDF setup to do that. I can go to landscape for this particular file. I don't want that, so I'm going to make sure that box is not checked. And we take a look here to save it. I click on the Save button. And I'm now going to just browse like I typically would to save any file. So I'm going to go into the folder that I want it saved in. I am good with the folder actually that I'm in. And I need a name. And I copy and pasted the name off of my header there earlier. So I'm just going to paste that in. And we are going to then save this. It says that it's already exists because I've already saved this. So I'm going to choose to replace it. Most likely that would not happen with you. And then you're going to go ahead and save. And we are now in business where we'll be able to upload that PDF file into Google Classroom. And the kids would have access to that as opposed to the Smart file that they would not be able to open.